Greetings, students. Today we learn how to prepare the cash budget. Cash budget is a budget which show the estimated receipts and the payments for a particular future period. Now, with this given problem, we will learn how to prepare a cash budget. First of all, what is the problem? Based on the following information, prepare a cash budget for the ABC Limited. Opening, there are 4 quarters: first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and a fourth quarter. Opening cash balance of a first quarter is a given, and collection from the customers of 4 quarters are given. Now also some payments of these quarters are given, like purchase of materials, other expenses, salaries and wages, income tax and the purchase of the machinery. The company desires to maintain a cash balance of rupees 15,000 at the end of each quarter. Cash can be borrowed or repaid in multiples of rupees 500 at an interest of 10% per annum. Management does not want to borrow cash more than what is necessary and wants to repay as early as possible. In any event, loans cannot be extended beyond 4 quarters. Interest is computed and paid when the principal is repaid. Assume that borrowings take place at the beginning and repayments are made at the end of the quarters. Now, with the help of this problem, we will learn how to prepare the cash budget. Okay, students, now how we will prepare the cash budget? Because there are 4 quarters given, so we will have to prepare the 4 columns of the cash budget. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter and fourth quarter. First of all, write the opening cash balance. Opening cash balance is given only for the first quarter, and which is given rupees 10,000. So just write the opening cash balance here. Now add the collection from customers. Collection from customer of first quarter is 1,25,000. Second quarter 1,50,000. Third quarter 1,60,000. And of the fourth quarter is 2,21,000. Now, after writing the collections, after adding it to the opening cash balance, you can, because you have only opening cash balance of a first quarter, so you can add only the collection from customer to the cash balance of the first quarter. Now, this is the cash available. Now, second is payments. First payment is purchase of raw material. Purchase of raw material of first quarter is 20,000, 35,000, 35,000, and of the fourth quarter is 54,200. Now other expenses. Other expenses of the first quarter is 25,000, 20,000, 20,000, and 17,000. Next is the salaries and wages. Salaries and wages of the first quarter 90,000, second quarter 95,000, third quarter 95,000, and of the fourth quarter is 1,09,200. Next is the income tax. Income tax of the first quarter is 5,000. Then in other 3 quarters there is a no payment of the income tax. Then is the purchase of machinery. Purchase of machinery is in fourth quarter, which is the 20,000. Now add these payments. Now we will add these payments. Total cash payments. $1,40,000 is the total of first quarter payments. $1,50,000 is the total of second quarter payments. $1,50,000 is of the third, and $2,400,000 is the total cash payments of the fourth quarter. Now we will write minimum cash balance requirement. Because in the question minimum cash balance requirement given is the 15,000. 15,000, 15,000, 15,000, and 15,000. Now total cash required is 1,40,000 plus 15,000, 1,55,000, 1,50,000 plus 15,000, 1,65,000, 1,65,000 and 2,15,400. Now this is your total cash requirement. Now we will find the excess or the deficit. What you have to do? You have to minus the total cash required from the cash available. In now we can only calculate the excess or deficit of the first quarter. 1,35,000 is total cash available and 1,55,000 is a cash required. So cash available is 20,000 less than the cash required. So 20,000 is the deficit of the first quarter. Now what we have to do? We have to borrow this 20,000. And the effect of borrowing or repayment is 20,000 loan. Now the firm has a loan of 20,000 and the cash balance at the end of quarter is 15,000. Now the cash balance at the end of first quarter will be the opening cash balance of the second quarter. So write 15,000 here. Now total these two, 15,000 plus 1,50,000 is 1,65,000 is a total cash available. Now in the second quarter total cash available is 1,65,000 and total cash required is also 1,65,000. So there is a no excess, no deficit, there is no borrowings, no repayments, no interest and no effect of the borrowings and repayments, and cash balance at the end is 15,000. Now cash balance at the end of second quarter will be the opening cash balance of the third quarter, which is a 15,000. Now add these two 1,50,000 15,000 with the 1,60,000 and now in third quarter cash available is 1,75,000. Cash available is 1,75,000 and total cash required is a 1,65,000. So excess is of 10,000. Now because in the third quarter we have excess balance of a 10,000, so we can repay our loan. Now loan is of 20,000 but we have only a 10,000 and we also have to pay the interest, and in the question the repayments can be made in the multiple of only 500. So if we will repay 9,000, then interest on 9,000 will be 9,000 multiply rate of interest in the question is 10% multiply, because it is in the question given is that the borrowings take place at the beginning and repayments are made at the end of the quarter. So we assume that borrowing of 20,000 is in the beginning of first quarter and repayment is in the end of third quarter. So first quarter, second quarter and third quarter we have a 9 months, 9 upon 12. So interest is 675. Now we can repay 9,000 of principal and 675 of the interest. So the effect of repayment is total repayment of 9,675. Now what is the cash balance at the end of year? We already keep a cash balance of 15,000 and here excess of 10,000 and we have paid 9,675. So after the repayment of 9,675 we have 325 from this excess. So when you add 325 to the 15,000 you will get 15,325 of the cash balance at the end of the third quarter. Now this is the cash balance at the beginning, 15,325. Now total of these two, opening cash balance and collection from customer, is 2,36,325. Now we have cash available 2,36,325 and the total cash required is 2,15,400. So we have a excess of what? When you minus 2,15,400 from 2,36,325 you will get the excess of 20,925. Now the loan was of 20,000 and we already have paid 9,000. Now the amount of loan left is 11,000. Now calculate interest on 11,000. 11,000 multiply by 10 divide by 100 because fourth quarter means for a full year. So interest is 1100. So repayment is of 11,000. Interest is 1100 and total effect of repayment is 12,100. Now the cash balance left is, we already have a 15,000, we keep 15,000 aside. Now we have the excess of 20,925 and we used 12,100 from this 20,925 and after utilization, after the repayment, we have a excess of what? Excess of 8,825. So now we will add 8,825 to already 15,000 minimum cash balance requirement, and when you will add these two, the cash at the end of fourth quarter will be 23,825. So students, with this given problem, I hope you have learned that how to prepare a cash budget. Thank you.